If you've been thinking about therapy but haven't made the call yet, I want to ask you something. What exactly are you afraid of? Because in my experience, most people aren't actually afraid of therapy itself. They're afraid of the unknown. So in today's video, I'm going to remove that for you. I'm going to walk you through what exactly happens in your first therapy session. Minute by minute, no surprises. I'm John Hawkins Jr. I'm the licensed psychotherapist and co-founder of Hawkins Counseling Center in Boynton Beach, Florida. I've sat across from thousands of people on their first day in therapy. And I can tell you almost every single one of them walked in nervous. That nervousness is completely normal. And by the end of this video, I hope it's a little smaller. Let's start before you even walk through the door. When you book a first session, whether it's at Hawkins Counseling Center or any licensed therapist, you typically receive a short intake form. This covers basic information, what brings you in right now, a little personal history, your goals for therapy. You don't need to have it all figured out. I just know something isn't right is a completely perfect answer. You'll also go over confidentiality, what stays in the room, and the very limited circumstances where a therapist is legally required to share information. Your therapist will explain all of this clearly. You have time to ask all your questions, nothing will feel rushed. Your therapist will introduce themselves and take a few minutes just to help you feel at ease. There's no couch you have to lie on. No notepad scribbling furiously. Just two people in a room with a therapist who's genuinely interested in you. They might ask something simple to start, like what's bringing you in right now? Again, you don't have to have a perfect answer. You can just start anywhere. The therapist will help guide the conversation from wherever you start. This is the heart of the first session. The therapist, again, will ask open-ended questions about what brought you in today, a bit of your personal family history, and what you're hoping to get out of this process. You will not be expected to share everything in the first session. A good therapist moves at your pace. If something feels too big to talk about yet, you can just say that. I'm not ready to go there yet is a valid response. You might feel emotional, that's okay. Therapists are not surprised by that, we've seen them before. You might feel relieved just to say things out loud that you've never said to anyone. That's relief, that's not a coincidence. That's what therapy is designed to create. As the session winds down, the therapist will begin to summarize what they've heard from you today. They might reflect back key themes, patterns they noticed, or things they want to understand better next time. Together, you'll start to outline what healing could look like for you and discuss how often you might want to meet. Most people start with a weekly cadence. Some people start every 2 weeks. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. And at the end of the first session, you decide together whether to continue. No pressure, no obligation, just an honest conversation about whether it's a good fit for you. Let me quickly address the 3 fears I hear most often before a first session. Fear number 1, I'll be judged. Therapists are trained in radical non-judgment. Although you have a unique story, nothing you say is going to typically shock us. We've heard many similar things before. You're safe to share. Fear number 2, I'll cry and feel worse. You might cry, but most people leave their first session feeling lighter, not heavier, because finally saying something out loud typically brings relief. Fear number 3, nothing will help. I understand why you feel that way, especially if you've been struggling for a long time. But here's what I know from years of practice. The people who feel the most hopeless walking in are often the ones who feel the most relief after the first session, because they finally let someone in. Here in South Florida, I work with people from all types of backgrounds, different cultures, different languages, different ideas about what therapy is or isn't. In many communities, going to therapy still is associated with a stigma. We don't talk about our problems to strangers. I hear that and I respect it. What I also know is this: the bravest thing isn't pretending you're fine. It's deciding you deserve to feel better. If this video made therapy feel a little less scary, that was the point. The hardest part isn't the session, it's making the call. At Hawkins Counseling Center, we offer a free 15-minute consultation. No commitment, no pressure, just a conversation. The link is right below this video. And if you're not ready yet, just drop a comment below and tell me, what is the one thing that's keeping you from trying therapy? We read every single one. We put out new videos every Tuesday on trauma, mental health, and relationships. I'm John Hawkins Jr. I'll see you in the next video.